Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in to Iconis Podcast, and today we go Hoyoken! Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. Yes, if you heard the opening of the video, you probably have an idea what it is. If you see the title, you know what I'm talking about. But do you really? Do you really? We are going to talk about Street Fighter, the role-playing game. Now, I don't know how many people have played this game before. This game came out back in 1994, and it's based on the Street Fighter property, Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter, and it only had about 5 different modules, right? So you had the main one, you had the Secrets of Shadaloo, however you want to pronounce it, the screen guide, and, the Perfect Fighter. So these were books that were made 1994, role-playing game classic, and it was made by White Wolf Publishing. So they were behind Magic, Vampire, and Werewolf. So those role-playing games, using those mechanics, and it was broken down into 3 categories. For each character, you had your points. You had to put those points in your category. And you could make your fighters. Now, they also gave you the existing, most of the existing fighters that exist, that were already there in the world based off the video game. You've seen the cartoon. Or you could make up one brand new with those classes and make your own fighter and go around there. So it's not just about fighting as we've seen in the Street Fighter video game or anime movies. It's also about what's happening in the world, right? So they have their fights, but they're also going to try to stop Shadow Law. They're trying to go and investigate certain things. So the character will get a backstory, have his abilities, go forth, and then deal with what was coming your way. And then it was up to your GM, DM, however you want to put it, to create more scenarios for you because they didn't have that many books or modules altogether. So I thought it was really great that they focused on a lot of points like the punch, kick, grab, the athletics, focus, and block techniques. These are the things that, just like the video game, they fleshed it out and used those mechanics. Now, these books are no longer in print, so you're going to have to go to your secondhand market and try to find them, maybe eBay, online, secondhand bookstores. I was looking to get this one, and my other one still packed away, the main book, the kind of the player's guide, from a secondhand bookstore in Ottawa at the time, just off of Bank Street when I was there. And this is like years ago. And I picked them up like uber cheap. So when I saw the book, usually this one was going for $9.95 back then. That's US. I was very lucky and picked it up more as a novelty, more than anything else, just to say I had it. But now with the popularity, not now, but the popularity of Street Fighter over all these years from when it first hit the scene up to the present day, we're just before, the movie being released. Live action movie with Cody Rhodes playing Guile, Roman Reigns playing Akuma, and a series of other characters. So this movie's gonna get released roughly around the same time as the next Mortal Kombat movie. How is that gonna play out? Don't know. We know the previous live action one had Jean-Claude Van Damme in the movie as playing Guile. Very interesting choice. It had Kylie Minogue playing Cammy. Okay, I can see that. And then it had other characters, and they gave him also secondary backgrounds, like, Ming-Na, who was in there, and she's done multiple movies from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, up to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the TV show with Coulson that was on there. She was known as the Cavalry. And she's also in The Mandalorian. So she's been around, and she played Chun-Li. So, and she was a reporter. They didn't make her an investigator. If you want to get, like, good, in my opinion, Street Fighter stuff, first and foremost, you got to check out Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. That was really well done, and I love that one a lot. And of course, you can check out the series, right? The first series where it was Ryu and Ken along with Chun-Li going around the world, and it was like on DVD. So I have that also. We'll see how the live action one comes out. And, I know they're keeping certain elements from there, like when they break the car and all that. So a lot of fan service. But my question is, how many people have played the role-playing game from White Wolf back from 1994? Have you played it recently? Have you ever tried it? There's a ton of role-playing games out there. I know there's a board game on Street Fighter, but how many people have played the role-playing game, and what are your thoughts on it? What kind of character did you make at the time in this world, and how do you see it, and did you see something like that more? Do you think something like this should come back? I know board games have really gotten a big push right now over the past few years with stores all over the place. I still think sometimes a good old role-playing game is also a lot of fun to do. They're still out there. So let me know in the comments, who do you have? What kind of character you like to make? I know if I had to make a character, would I go military, like a Guile character, like a Charlie character? Maybe so. Or maybe I might go with someone like Akuma and do an assassin kind of thing. Because, if you're good in life, you can play someone bad on fantasy. There we go. So on that note, Let me know what you think. This is the Iconist Podcast. Like, subscribe, and share. Don't let the show be a secret. And of course, you can always catch us with our socials, right? At Barry3.com, Rod on Twitch TV, and Larry Leccazato on the Facebook page for obscure, underrated, and unknown heroes. So thank you for tuning in. And until your dice come up a 1, don't fumble. See you later. Bye.